Yo, what up? What up? We're starting things off right now a bit early. I was going to start at 10, but you know what? I got some free time, finished up what I needed to do, and I was like, all right, we're going to get this started. Excited for this one. Happy Monday, everybody. Let's see, I'm just going to do a couple things like usual before we get started right now. Shout out to the homie Steven Witt for hooking us up too with this. All right, guys. So let me say hi. Gio. All right. What up? What up? How's everybody? Now it's time to hide the mouse. As you see it right here, let's put this thing away. Yeah. Hey, what up, Betty? Happy Monday, man. I'm doing well. Today was a interesting, fun day. Daughter turned 5 years old, and she also started going back to school. Now she's in TK, so that was pretty cool. Went to go see her, early morning, take her to school and everything, and then after went to go get some food, some ice cream, and just kind of hung out, throughout the day. So it was a nice day, man. But man, the weekend was kind of just busy as well. It's a trip because her birthday is like back to back with my wife's birthday. Like her birthday's on the 22nd, so it's like just days apart. We celebrate one, then bam, we got another one. So it's already, the night's pretty much over already, but it's all good. It's a fun time. And I was like, all right, we're gonna do this magazine preview right here at 10, but I managed to free up some time and everything. So now we're here 30 minutes early. And I was like, hey, why not? Let's just do it. What's up, Armando? What up? How you doing? Welcome. Man, yeah, I'm going to chill real quick for a little bit. Sip some water. It's hot, man. It's hot over here. How's the weather out there, Armando, on your end? It's been hot out here, man, like crazy. All right. So let's see. So as you guys know, the homie Steven Witt, he hooked us up. He blessed us with this magazine and also a previous Model Cars Tuning magazine. And last week we went over that magazine. It was pretty fun. There was a lot of cool stuff. Hey, what up, OmniWorks? What's up, man? And I was like, all right, I'm going to save this one for next week, So over the weekend, I've been kind of thinking about like what my schedule was going to be like. This Tuesday, which is tomorrow, we do have our podcast scheduled with Paul, also known as Left Coast Model Builds. And he's based out of Northern California. And excited to have him on this episode. This is going to be the first time he's going to be on the podcast. So we have him scheduled for Tuesday at 10. And then I was like, all right, well, Monday, I want to like warm up, get ready, kind of hang out and everything. And I'm also, exploring some of the program and everything that I'm using for all this stuff. So I decided, you know what? I think Monday nights are going to be the nights where I preview magazines on Monday nights, This way I could just hang out for a bit with you guys, flip through some pages, look at some stuff, and, get pumped for Tuesday. So then I started thinking about the Corvair. When am I going to build it? I got to set like a specific day also, and if it doesn't work out, it don't work out. But for the most part, I have to set something. So I decided to schedule it for this Wednesday also. So this way I have something kind of back to back, and then the rest will play by ear, We'll see how Thursday rolls out, Friday and the weekend, because I'm pretty sure something's going to come up or whatever, but we'll see what's up, what ends up happening. Hey, what's up, JC's Lowrider Model Builds? What's up, man? Thank you for joining us right here. Oh, right on, bro. Oh, nice. Changed my channel name. This is John Cantaloupe. Awesome, bro. Hell yeah. I'm going to check out your channel right there. And let's see. Luis, Watch the last one. Good stuff, man. I was fortunate enough to get all these issues. Oh, dang, dude. You're lucky. That's dope. Hey, Luis, is this magazine still coming out? Or is it something that's just been done? Because I don't know too much history about this magazine, man. Let me know. Man, Armando, I'm missing that weather right there, bro. 69 degrees. What the heck? All right, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with this mag right here. So let's see. This is the Model Cars Tuning. This is issue number 3177 right here. There you have it right there. And oh, dope, man. Yeah, dude, for sure. I need a sub to your channel for sure, bro. I'm gonna check it out. And let's see. Yeah, man, keep making more videos, man. You know, it's the start of many, for sure. So let's see the first page right here, right off the bat. All right. So I like this right here. Right here, as we see, what would we have? Creativity Presents. And then it looks like a lot of models. This whole display right here. They even got kids getting involved right here. Model display. That's pretty neat. Yeah, I need to do something like that, man. I need to find like a space or something where, you know, we could all get together, build some stuff, invite people over, even people that have never built before. I think, you know, we're really lucky that we have friends and just people that are very knowledgeable that I'm pretty sure would want to come out and like help to do like a demo kind of thing, you know, just to give people the idea. When they see this, for example, they go like, you know, they have really no clue. For someone that doesn't know, is like, how do you get it to look like that? Or do you buy the kit and that's how the kit is, you know? And this is like a whole nother level of customization right there. So people that know about this stuff would be pretty cool to like explain it, break it down, maybe have some stuff laid out in the different processes right there. So let's see. Hey, what up, John? What's up, man? Thanks for joining. So let's see. Luis, you say they were keeping up with it. Recent one was a few months ago, but I haven't seen any new lately. The creativity. Oh, it's on Facebook. They usually announce when a new one comes out. Oh, nice. Right on. Hey, Omni, so like for these mags, for us that are in the US, is it like Plaza Japan or eBay, like kind of the plug to get this stuff? Damn, look at this. Laurel Spirits right here. Yeah, I got to check out that Facebook page. That's for sure. The one you mentioned. Man, these all look super nice right here. Oh, here it is. Creativity. Modeler Builders Society. Ooh, I like that. Presents Laurel Spirits. Man. Oh, dude, look at these cars. See, like this one right here, it pops, right? The blue. But then you see the roll cage yellow. And then I like the labelings around the tires too in yellow. I mean, it looks like a big sticker. I can't really see the text that well from here, but let's see. Oh yeah, it kind of does look like a sticker or something. But man, that looks dope. It's just stands out so much. And I could only imagine when the wheels are spinning, you know, like cars racing down, how cool it must look even when it starts slowing down right there. Even this right here too. This purple, it just pops. The yellow stands out. Everything looks very minimal and looks pretty mean. And when you look at this one here from the back, you see the lineup of the wheels, right? Nice and straight, just ready to hit that road. And you start looking at this one and you start to see a bit of a camber right here. And that looks nice right there. Even this photo, like, I want to know what kind of material they're using on the bottom to get that reflection. Like, are they using like some, I don't know, like a black plexiglass or plastic? Or is it just the actual photo of the car and they're just using, I don't know, Photoshop or something and they're doubling it up? But that looks really nice right there. Let's see. All right on, man. No, thank you, bro. Thank you, Eddie. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, it was a fun day, man, hanging out with her, just seeing her, growing up all these years, and now just to see her like on another her next, like growth spurt, milestone right there. Man, this right here though looks like a nice candy that's on that. Just a reflection of that light right there. Looks really nice. Oh, okay. Black plexiglass. Man, I need to get that, Armando. I need to get some because it looks really nice right there. Just everything like, everything's all dark and then how they have it laying on that looks really nice. Even just the lighting that they use, man, very professional stuff right there. Let me see. Oof. All right. So this is like the feature on this one right here. Let's see. This is second generation C130 series, 1972 to 1976, 1980 right here. Yeah, this is mean right here. This is nice and low. Got those wide body fenders on there. Yeah, I always like these nice touches on the interiors right there. Those look nice. Yeah, this is some cool stuff right here. I'm assuming these are the Aoshima kits. I'm assuming. I mean, it could possibly be a different kit, but okay. Yeah, I remember on the last one somebody had mentioned about the base. So now I see here it says the builder's name, and then base, and then it says 124 for the scale. And I remember they had mentioned about that the base meant the scale. Now I'm noticing it. Cool. Um, yeah, as far as size, Armando, I'm not sure yet, but I would assume, man, probably pretty big. Now, two on top of a table, maybe the tabletop. Hey, Vision 124, George, what's up, man? Thank you for joining, bro. Yeah, we're about to dive deep into this book right here. This is the Model Cars Tuning magazine. I'm looking at this for the first time right here. This is pretty neat. Let's see. Yeah, these look all just like the original vintage cars right here before they get modified. Some muscle right here. Man, when I see these remind me of like Novas. Just the like the shape of them. But these are nice. Yeah, this is dope. Very low. Look at the grill on this one. That's a nice touch right there. Very similar to what we see in some lowrider Impalas as well. Hey, what up, George? How you doing, man? Thank you for joining, bro. What up? Nice. Also, here's a close-up of that car from the previous photo. Let me see what's going on. I got a notification. Let me see. Something go down. Uh-oh. All right, we're good. I don't know if we went off or not, but you guys let me know. Let's see. No, I think we should be good. Let me know in the comments if it disconnected or not, because I got this notification and I was like, wait, what? Did it cut off? Yeah. All right. So here we have, what is this? Man, these are nice. Oh, this is a 1/20th scale. I don't think I've ever seen one of these in 1/20th scale. That's nice. Now I'm curious. Luis, do you know by any chance who makes this right here? The 1/20th scale. Hey, what's up, Juan? Oh man. Let's see. So it did freeze for about a minute. All right, thanks for the heads up. What's up, Juan? Let's see. So this other one here is 1/24 scale. Oh, look at this. This is nice right here. Man, this one looks like it went on a mission right here. Mission and back. I always like how they crush the like the license plate, how it's all bent. That looks pretty dope right there. And then we have these ones right here. Yeah, these are all nice. Yeah, the solid colors definitely stand out a lot right there. Nothing wrong with going with like a solid color. These right here though, I've never painted one like this, like in these styles. I've seen some people paint them and they layer all the tape. And since it has to be very uniform, it looks a bit like intimidating kind of, but I don't know. I think maybe if we try it, it probably won't be that crazy. Just take the time. But I'm very curious in the future to try a paint job like this because I've never done one like this. Because it almost looks, I'm assuming, okay, let's say if I was going to paint this, I would probably use that gold as like my whole base on the whole car, back mask all that, and then whatever's exposed, paint it in that. It looks like a brown color, just like a darker brown. Paint it and then peel everything off, put on the water slide decal and then clear it. That's what I think of how it would go down. What do you guys think? Dang. Oh, thank you, George. Yeah, she's 5 years old now. I have a 5-year-old now. It's crazy. Let's see. Look at this one right here. This one's kind of cool. It's like you could tell in certain areas where they must have laid out the tape and they just did a fade, like they sprayed around the tape. So it starts to fade in right there. Hey, what up, Steven? How you doing? Yeah, thank you for joining, Steven. Let's see. So these are all 124 scale. Yeah, I'm going to have to save up this. I might have to download the app to translate. I need to find out what kit this is because this is a 120th. I'm assuming it might be like a vintage kit, something that's probably very expensive. Probably can't even get. Oh, what? Look at this. Dang. Man, this is a trip, the way this looks. Like, look at all this in the back. This pipe. I just love how exaggerated they did that. It's sticking out like crazy right there. Let me see how far up I could show you guys. Wait, what am I doing? I can zoom in. Let's see. Let me get this up right here so you guys could peep that. There's a lot going on right here. All right on, man. Thank you. Glad you're enjoying it. Let's see. Yeah, this is interesting. This is an interesting take. I've never seen a car like this. We got the Goodyear wheels on and then just everything cut out right here. I don't know. I've never built anything like this and I've never seen anything. So I would have never thought about like cutting the trunk out and everything. But that's pretty neat right there. The only concern though is right here, the glass. Like in real life, is this glass, like if I saw this, would this glass heat up and shatter or something or nah? Or am I just overthinking it? I don't know. It does look pretty crazy. Let's see. But yeah, this looks pretty cool. Even the front headlights, that's something different. That's pretty mean right there. Yeah, that's a cool concept right there. Does it say the base? Oh yeah, 124 scale. That's all I know. All right. Ooh, look at these right here. Yeah, these are nice. Yeah, these are super cool. Hey, I have a question for you guys in the chat. Any of you guys planning on going to the Acme show? It's coming up in October. I'm bringing it up now just because I know a lot of times, you got to plan ahead and everything. Hey, what up? Steve, What's up, guys? Hey, everybody in the chat, say what's up to Steve. He is the individual that hooked us up with this magazine in the other issue. If it wasn't for Steve, we wouldn't be looking through these books right now. So, what up, Steve? Thank you for joining us. Let's see. So the Acme show, you got to plan ahead. It's coming up. And I don't know if you guys are on the fence, maybe can go, maybe cannot go. But, if anything, if you guys do decide to go, later, let me know. Keep me posted on that. It'd be cool to like link up and stuff. This is going to be the first time I'm going. And it should be interesting, just to experience it, see everybody there, and just see how it is, and see the models that are there. And, I'm going to try to record as much as I can through video and like do some interviews and stuff like that there. So I'm really looking forward to that. All right, I'm already moving ahead, but man, look at this blue one right here. It's crazy because even these 4-doors look dope. Like, we're so used to seeing these, right? Like, you're like, oh yeah, this is pretty cool to be cruising on really low and everything. But also when you see these 4-door cars, it still looks cool. It's like when you see we're used to seeing a 2-door Impala, right? Everyone's cruising the Impala, 2 doors. That's what we're used to. But then when you see a 4-door Impala, everyone's like, ooh, like 4-door. Not everybody's a fan of the 4-door, but man, if I could get a 4-door, I think I'd be happy. That'd be the closest thing that I could probably ever own in my life. If I got a 4-door. But yeah. Hey, what's up, Rudy? Thank you for joining. Kit Bash Customs, what's up, man? Thank you for joining too. Let's see. Steve says, definitely glad, Edgar, I'm sharing these with everyone. Figuring out this logistics on Acme. It's only a 6-hour drive and I need to make it happen. Right on, man. Yeah, hopefully you can come, dude. I don't want to put nobody on the spot either. Like, oh, come on, dog. You have to come. Nah, if you can go, cool. If you can't go, it's all good. I totally understand. Sometimes I can't go to shows that I really want to go, but if you do decide to go, please let me know. And it'd be pretty cool to like link up and stuff like that. That way we kind of know like, who's going to be there and stuff like that. Because, I hear there's a lot of people that come out from different places. And if that's going to be the spot to hang out and meet up, I really would want that to be the place to say what's up and not leave home being like, oh man, I saw you, but you were busy or something. And I didn't get to say what's up. We got to say what's up. So look at this car right here. This looks really nice. It has a nice body kit. I've never seen a car like this either. In person. I don't even know what kit this is. This is really nice. But the paint job just looks so smooth and clean. It makes me think that when they're prepping the body, when they're sanding it, if, even with sanding, if they go up into like the 20,000s, 8,000s of, grit to get it nice and clean and shiny, I really want to know what's the process of this right here to get it to that level. It just looks really clean. And as far as the clear, that's another question I have is what kind of clear are they using over this paint? I'm assuming it's lacquer paint, whatever it's at their disposal out in Japan. It could be Gaia Notes. It could possibly be Tamiya, Mr. Hobby, that's what I want to know to achieve something like this. And right over here, you could see the engine right here. That's pretty nice. The interior and the wheels. When I see these interiors with that, like, it's like a tan kind of brown color. I sometimes, like, when I see that, it influences me to go and get the Tamiya rattle can, but the aircraft colors, to use those, because when you spray them, they come out more like a matte finish, a really flat, and those are kind of the colors that I'm thinking like, oh, okay, cool. If I'm gonna paint this color that's a candy or something that's going to pop, maybe I'm going to go with this kind of color. So I'm wondering, but I do like, I mean, right here, it looks like another tone compared to the seats and the package tray. Interesting. Taking notes. Let's see who's in the chat. What up, Emily? Welcome back. We're looking through another mag. Thank you for joining us. Let's see. Let's check out this this one right here. Ooh, is this one of those Bozuzokus? Yeah, I need to find out the piping right here that they're using for the exhaust. Like the size of that. That looks really cool. Let's see. Oh, right on, JC. I didn't know that. So the Patina Classics on the 4 doors. Okay. Here in Texas. Right on, man. Let me see. I'm trying to just catch up right here with you guys. Oh, okay. So Luis is saying, yeah, the military colors is the way to go for that, for the interiors. And then Eddie, I just saw a real one the other day for sale in Japan with the same kit, but it was 2 doors. All right on. Yeah, these are nice, man. But I'm telling you, like, these paint jobs, I'm very curious to do. They seem challenging, but I'm sure, they're achievable. But when you look at the that huge gold stripe going along, let me zoom in. I don't know if you can see, but there's like a tiny little pinstripe that goes along with it. That's like separate right there, right at the bottom right there. So that's like another thing. You have to, like, when you lay out your tape, you have to lay it out straight and then connect it and then go all the way right there. And even for like the roof and the trunk as well. Let me see. And then we got these 2 right here. Yeah, this looks more like a race car right here for the track. Trying to beat that record right there. Then we got the Advan livery with the STP logo right there. Man, that's a classic logo right there. Let's see over here. See, this is interesting. The combination of the colors right here. We have the silver and the pink. Looks more like a pink candy right there. And then even the front headlight, I like how even that got like a little taste of pink right there, painted, dropping down right there. So it's a nice flow, like if you were thinking of like a pattern work, it's coming from this side, drops down, loops around, comes back up, and then shoots back. And then this part is shooting back too. And I'm assuming, like right here through the back, it loops around and then it reconnects. And let's see, I don't got a top view. I'm pretty sure it probably connects right here and then goes back up. So it's like a never ending loop where that pattern line is just kind of going. And I got to give credit to Armando Flores because learning about like pattern work, especially with like lowrider paint jobs and other stuff, he did break it down to me where there's a beginning and there's an end. And there's also things like this where there could be like a continuation, like a loop where it's going. And I never really thought about that, and one day I'm going to have to do a live and I'll show you guys like one of my first tape out models that I taped, and I was just experimenting, trying to learn how to do, like pattern work. But this is like before I saw anybody break it down, and with mine, it was like, there was beginnings, but it never, it was like I would end it, but in the wrong areas, or it just kept going. And when he pointed that out later, I started to pay attention to pattern work, and I started to notice how some pattern work was being used reversed or in different directions where it didn't make any sense. And it's not until you start paying attention to it that you're like, oh man, okay, I see where it goes. Because a lot of the times, you know, you have like the hood, right? Like you have the face of the car, and then people will start their patterns, right? They'll do like a point, and then they'll shoot the tape back. A point, shoot the tape back. And then sometimes those lines connect with the roof, right? And then when they get to the trunk, they just shoot out, straight out, and then that's it. So it's almost like a beginning, but it never got ended. You're kind of like, well, where do they go, right? And sometimes it's backwards. Sometimes people, I guess, decide, oh, well, I'm going to do it backwards. And then they do the point from up here, but the line's shooting out that. So then this doesn't connect to that and that. I don't know. I could keep going on with it, but it's kind of interesting when you start looking at it, you know? But yeah, I started paying attention to that little by little. And it's kind of, I haven't done anything lately, but back then when I was doing some of the pattern work, I was really thinking about that a lot when I was like layering stuff out. Like, how is this going to connect? Is it going to go in? It's going to go out? And how is it going to reconnect and stuff? But it does get wild. It can get crazy. There's really no rules, you know? You could do whatever you want. It just really depends on the style of the car and kind of what you're going for, you know? Because there is some stuff that just, you know, I'm like, man, I could never do that. That looks like layers and layers of stuff that's reconnecting and connecting. That it's like, man. Let's look at this car right here. See, this car is just a solid paint job right here. Really clean. Oh, hold up, guys. What the heck? Fell something right here. This is really clean. Even the wheels, you know, nothing chrome, nothing too shiny right there. They almost look like they're just like either like a powder coated black, or maybe they're just, you know, really dusty from the brake dust. Who knows? But this looks dope. Like the dark right here gives it that depth right there. Even the way this sits and this shoots up with the pipes, that just looks really well executed. And then this back window, it's that blue color, like that tint. These ones aren't tinted, and I'm assuming they probably used that Hasegawa film on there. I see JC says, craziest pattern work 101 I've ever seen is by Rob. What is this? Vanderslice. I got to look that up. I got to check that out. Yeah, this is cool right here. I like how they just did it really subtle, just the back window. I mean, man, I would have probably done the whole car, you know? But this is cool right there. I think I like this more, just doing one. All right, now we have more of the OG stock cars right out of the assembly line. These are nice. And then down here, we got, what is this here? I'm trying to see. Man, these are nice, but this is like the youth that inherited the car from his grandfather, and then he decided, all right, we're gonna paint it, put some decals on it, and bam, some wheels. That's nice right there. Let's zoom in right here. We're gonna drop it. Ooh, that's another STP on the back window right there. Yo, 1589, what's up, man? Thank you for joining us. Let's see, Steve, he says, the way these magazines are put together, second to none. The builds are amazing, but so is the photography and magazine layout. Yeah, man, you're right. I agree with you right there. Because the more I'm flipping through these pages, man, I do trip out on the layouts. You know, they do that first feature. It looks like all the cars laid out. And then as you start flipping through the pages here, it starts to get more in depth in there. But yeah, these are all beautiful model cars right here. Check this out right here. This is nice. So now this is chapter 4, 4th generation, the C31 series, 1980 through 1984. What? This is going to be the era when I was born. I was born in 83. Let's see. What do we see here? Anybody in that same 83 or 84? Let's see. These are nice. Love these wheels right here. These are pretty dope. Right there. Yeah, just this combination of the purple and yellow pops so much. Yeah, I think anything with yellow, even this red right here. I remember like the first time I was doing a JDM build, I wasn't using any Hasegawa like mirror finish or bare metal foil. I was just going to do it black, that black trim. And I remember asking George, all right, how do I do it like the black trim? And he was like, dude, you're going to have to back mask like the whole car, get your hobby knife, and you're going to have to just cut and expose those little pieces. And I was like, for real? He's like, yeah. He's like, but take your time. So I started doing it, and I was like, dude, this is a lot of work just for those parts, you know? And then you get in there, you paint them, you're done, and then you're like, all right, cool. Like, that's it. But, man, it was some work. And it's up there, you know, with, like, doing bare metal foil. But it is worth it, though. Once you get it in there, you just got to take a break and get into it right there. Yeah, these are all nice. Ooh. Yeah, here's this purple one right here. Let me flip back. Is that the same one? Oh, it is the same one. Yeah, because right here it just shows like they're showing more of the red one. So here's the purple one. We flip through it. Bam, it's right here. We get 2 more shots of it. Digging the cambered wheel in the back. That's so dope. And then down here, like this is interesting. Like these wheels right here, those are nice. Just that color palette. It looks like there's like 3 different tones of color. And that trim looks like it's like a gold color or like a gold rose. Yeah, there's a lot going on, but it flows right there. That's for sure. Let's see. JC 70s, nice. Steve 84, right on, man. All right, let's see. So these are all 1/24 scale model cars. Then we got this one. Yeah, these are nice too. I'm sure this is, even doing one like this is challenging. Like just stock. You know, like whenever you try to build a stock model, like if you're used to doing a bunch of customs, custom paint jobs, custom body work and all this stuff. And as soon as you go, all right, I'm going to do an out of box stock, you know, I feel like that's challenging because you're fighting yourself. You're fighting the temptation of wanting to flip it into your style. You know, you're like, oh man, I kind of want to do this, but you're like, no, I can't. And then you got to put everything in there. Yeah, that's clean. That interior color looks really nice. Like the color is popping. Even like right here, as you can see through the shadow, it's definitely popping right there. Right on, man. So every car is custom. Man, imagine one day try to do one like non-custom, and it's gonna feel weird. You're gonna be like, nah. Let's start over. Let's do it custom. Let's see here. So now we have chapter 6, 6th generation, 1989 to 1993. see here. Interesting. Just the different shape. Everything's changing now. I'm digging the white one because it has that body kit on there. Even this one's nice. This is a nice one. This seems like one of these cars that has like those like really nice, cozy, warm interiors. It's not even like leather seats. It's like something like if you go to work, you're working all day, and then you take your lunch break and you go sit in the car, and the car's been sitting out in the parking lot, you know. It's not too hot, but a little warm, you know. And then you sit in there, you take your break, you know, lower the windows just a little bit to get some air. And you end up taking a nap because it's so warm and toasty in there. And then you wake up and it's like 8 p.m. and you never went back to work. That's what I feel like these cars would be very comfortable with on that. And you're like, oh man, what happened? No, I'm joking. I don't know. But yeah, this is clean too. Let's move on over here to the Castrol livery. Now we're jumping into this fast car right here. Dang. Oh yeah, this looks clean. Yeah, like a lot of these cars definitely do look like something you would see on the streets or on a racetrack. For sure. But I'm assuming we got some Aoshima, Fujimi kits, possibly some Hasegawa ones as well. Here we have more in detail of the features of these cars. Oh, the R34 right there. Let's see, we got this one right here. This is nice. Yeah, look at this one right here. This is giving me kind of like a 90s, like a lowrider vibe right here. Big old wide side windows right there. Rocking the gold with chrome. Yeah, that's nice. Look at this one. The colors on this one. Let's zoom in on that. They got a couple colors right here. Wow. Now I'm curious to know what colors are these. Like if these are Tamiya, what rattle can? I think Tamiya does have a color that looks like the main color. It's like one of the because you know how all the rattle cans are numbered, and it seems like it's one of the later ones, like the numbers, and it costs more money compared to the $8 cans or $7 cans. I think this one's like $13-14. I just can't remember the name of it, but it looks like that kind of color. And then this right here almost looks like a tan kind of color. But look at the back. That looks so cool. And 4-door. Yup. Definitely some 90 vibes right there. Let's see here. Let me scoot back a little bit. Yeah, this is nice right here too. Cambered the front. It might be the champagne, dude. I think so. I think you might be right. Yeah, because either this was, it's either airbrush or rattle can, you know. But I'm curious to find out what colors this car was painted. I might have to take a photo and like post it on Instagram or X or somewhere just to see if someone from Japan might be like, oh, I'm the one who built it. I'll tell you. Nah. Let's see. Jamie G, Scale Model Garage. What's up, man? Thank you for joining. Right here. Here, let me double check, guys, that we are linked up right here. Just let me know if anything, because yeah, it was weird. It was like kind of tripping out earlier. All right, all right. So I think we're good. All right, cool. I'll minimize that. Bam. Man, we're not even halfway through the magazine. So this is awesome. Wow, look at this. Some luxury right here with the racing seats, or you can see the pads right there. Not the seats, but like the seat belt. Oh yeah, this dude's ready to throw down. Look at the back right here. I like the license plate, that slant right there. Yeah, the front looks very elegant with that body kit. That's really cool. This one down here is really nice too. Man, we're getting ready to see some cool stuff right now. Look at this purple one. Those wheels, combination of two different wheels is really nice. Oh, thanks, George. I'm gonna peep that out, dude. I definitely need to do the translation on some of these article parts right here. But definitely digging the purple. That chrome just pops, and even that rear wheel looks really nice. And I'm assuming that's possibly the mirror finish around the trim. This is a neat photo. So this layout, right? This looks like a nice, like a diorama piece. You got the racetrack, even like right here, like this wheel. You know, you have the tire marks right there from drifting. This is nice. And even that backdrop with all the bushes, foliage. That's really cool. This would be a really nice thing to see at a show right there. It was well done. Look at that right there. Yeah, it looks cool. It looks really nice. Hey, what's up, Luke? How you doing, man? Yeah, Lead City Customs, man. What's up? What's up? They are, right? Man, so see, Luke says, what up, Edgar? Always enjoying seeing Japanese builders. They are on a whole different level. Yeah, man. It's very inspiring, you know. It's not to feel discouraged, like I'll never build a model like that. It's more of a, let me attempt, to try to get it to that level little by little. Let's work on it. And also, you get ideas. You get a lot of ideas, because right now I'm seeing a bunch of stuff that I would have never tried to do, and I feel like if you see something, let's say you see something and you like it, and you go like, oh man, I really like the way they did that, and then you want to add it to your model, like let's just say something like that. You're like, oh, that looks cool. I want to start putting on my models, and if people see this and they start telling you, dude, that's dope, that's so dope, it's cool. Like, you could get the credit, like, oh yeah, I did it, but if you start telling people like, oh, you know what, I got inspired, I saw it on a magazine, or my friend told me, or for whatever, that's cool right there. Like, you're being honest, you're not trying to be like, hey, I created it, like give me the full credit. No, you're just being honest, like, nah, I feel like that defeats like copying. People can say like, oh, he copied that, but once you say, nah, I got influenced by it, but I do give that person or wherever I got this from credit for sure, because I know I'm not the originator of it. I feel like that's gonna defeat that whole copying conversation or whatever. But this is a lot of cool stuff to see, though, man. Like, I'm sure like a lot of you guys build stuff, share it, and I'm sure it's inspiring someone, man. Like, someone seeing what you're doing and being like, man, like, I want to do something like you, and that's cool. That's cool right there. Let me see. I'm getting ahead of myself right here. Look at this. This is nice and clean. What up, Mike? Thank you for joining, dude. Oh, man. Look at this right here. It is interesting on the antenna. It's like right on top and then just like, it's like going sideways right there. That's pretty cool. Never seen anything like that. Oh, this is dope. Nice and clean. The grill even kept the little emblem. Yeah, I would have probably removed the emblem, but regardless, it looks nice right there. Freddie, what's up, man? You're just in time, bro. We're on page 35 right now, so we still got a ways to go, man. It's all good. Let's see. Let me scroll back a little on the screen. See, what do we have here? So this one, this is chapter 7, seventh generation, 1993 through 97, 124 scale, the Laurel. Man, that looks nice with the wheels, the camber. It looks like there's some air in that tire too. Like you see the little bubble part right there. Yeah, we're getting close to that halfway. Let's see. Down here, we have the engine compartments right there. The steering wheel. Got the roll cage too. Some extra protection right there in case something happens. Yeah, this is laid out really nice. Some awesome work. Laurel Spirits. All right, what do we have here? Ooh, check out this one right here with the Brie livery. This is nice. 7th generation C34 series, 1993 to 1997. Yeah, this just looks like a really fast car. It's really nice. The layout, I like the colors. The Brie livery right there. Look at this one down here though. Man, this is so dope. I like this. This is sick. Here, let me zoom in on this. You guys could check this part out. Yeah, they definitely removed like the emblem and just other parts from the car, make it look nice and sleek, very smooth. Right there. Let's see, Emily says SR20 motor swap. Let me see, let me go back. Let's see, right here. Dang. That's pretty cool. Why I just noticed even that they got that shifter right there. See, OmniWorks says, what's awesome about these mags is they do themes based on different cars. That's dope. I'm digging that. All right. We have the Calsonic. Nissan right here. The livery. Laurel Spirits. Now we're going to see another angle of the cars drifting down here. Look at that. That's cool. So this is the front view. Let me go back to the... Let's see, where's the rear one? Oh, here we go. That was the rear view right there. I wish I had some drifting sound effects for you guys, but I don't. I'll be playing them right now. Chapter 8, 8th generation, C35 series, 1997 to 2003. Damn, this is what? Y2K, the new millennium. We're going into the future, the 2000s. It's nice with the body kit right there. Got this one down here with this huge wing in the back to hold the car down from flying, from taking off, taking flight. Lead City Custom says super clean and scale realistic. And Steve, stoked I got to join in the live. I have to be up in 5 hours. I better go to sleep. Have a good night, everyone. Have a good night, bro. Thank you for joining us. I know the time difference is off. You're ahead of time. But yeah, man, go for it. Have a good night. Let's see. All right, so now we're going to jump into the flashbacks right here. This looks like vintage, some vintage box artwork right here. Really cool. I'm pretty sure one of these kits is going to be that one that's like the 1/20th scale. Oh, here it is. Just saw it. Dang. Probably very expensive because since they're vintage and especially in that scale, 1/20th. Man, I wonder if it's one of these. First one's right here. But right here has it 1/20th, 1/24th. Yeah, these are all nice. Oh, yeah. Now we got Liberty Walk right here doing their take. Those big old wide fenders. Yeah, I used to have some of these Liberty Walk Laurels, but in a diecast. Aoshima was putting out those diecast. I had some. I started like collecting some of those, but then I was already collecting like Inno 64 diecast, and then Tarmac work got my diecast, and it was just getting too out of hand. I was like, all right, I gotta stop. I can't be collecting these. I got nowhere to put them. I was displaying them, but then I stopped. Yeah, this kit right here is nice. Yeah, we used to carry this in our online store. We just don't have it. It's been a minute since they restocked on it. I have not gotten it. But seeing all this vintage stuff makes me want to get it back in, you know. All right. So that's the front. This is a beautiful photograph, by the way. Right here of that Liberty Walk car. LB Works 130 Laurel. And then over here, we have the other angle of the car. As you can see. Hey, what's up, Bugs? Thank you for joining us, man. Lee, Crow Customs. Lee says, I really do need to build some JDM kits, but Crow Custom style. Hey, do it, bro. I'm sure you could definitely whip something up. It's going to be sick. Then OmniWorks, there it is. Not sure you saw my comment to your question earlier. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I saw it, dude. My bad. Let me check it out right here. But yeah, I need to get some of these back in, dude, for sure. Yeah, look how low that sits. That's really nice right here. And then when the cambered wheels right there. So I need to see what they're talking about right here. This looks like a tutorial to something. All I see is 4mm. So I wonder if they oh, I see a split right here on the roof. I wonder if they widened it or something. Splitting it right down the middle. Yeah, it looks like they did. Cause look at the right here. It looks like it got patched up. It's kind of hard to see because of the glare. Oh, they probably chopped the roof. Dang. Let's see here. Let's go to the next one, guys. Oh, what? Here's some more action. Oh, so this is like a Let me go back, guys. I'm just noticing this. See, I need to learn how to read and speak Japanese, because then I'd be able to just translate everything it's saying. So I'm assuming this is like a tutorial section. Because right here they're talking about this 4mm, and then we scroll over here on this side. It's still the same model, but then here they're showing you some more like mods that they're doing right here. And then over here too. Oh, okay. So it looks like they cut this out and they made like a scoop. So when they put the fender, you see it right there. Oh, interesting. And then let's see what they did over here. I think this is probably just the tape outs or something for painting. Yeah, everything just looks so nice right there. And then there we have the front assembly. Even the seats look nice. Like they took the time to detail the seats. Here, let's zoom in on the seats. You see all those little dots right there? Even the floor mat right there. Yeah, just everything. You can see some of the, what looks like fuzzy fur material. Yeah, this is a nice build. Let's see. George says, get the app real quick. Translates fast on the phone. It uses your camera. I'm using. Oh, as you show the mag and changes it to English. Nice. What's the name of the app, bro, that you're using? Let's see. They narrowed them. Aoshima kids are out of scale compared to 101. And then Luke, I have to Google that. So Luis, so Aoshima kits, like when they're doing like pretty much like this, what you're saying. So that kit would be like out of scale compared to like a 101. Based off of like your experience with model kits, from going like Aoshima, Fujimi, Hasegawa, out of those three, which one would you say is a bit more true to the scale of like a 101? Or even you, Lead City Customs, because I know you've done some JDM stuff. I'm curious just to know, because I do see, obviously, like when I look at the companies, I feel like Aoshima promotes a lot. Like they try to connect more with like their customers and people and stuff like that. But then, when you have like Fujimi, Hasegawa, they're more just manufacturers, company based, really low key. I mean, they do post on their socials, but it seems super chill, like super low key. And I don't see their I don't know, like compared to Aoshima, how they connect with people, like you could DM Aoshima and they'll get back to you at some point. And if you try to look for like Fujimi, like they might have an Instagram, but it might not work, or I don't know. It's like kind of hard to get a hold of them. Let's see. Luis says the Laurel kit is not correct in scale with some of the details, so they correct this on the kits. Let's see. It says to put lights in there. Google Translate. See, George says I'm translating it when you're holding it still. Just put Japanese to English. Oniworks. Yes, they are 124 inch up. Hasegawa, Tamiya, Nunu are some that come a lot closer too. All right, that's good to know, man. I need to know this stuff. Look at this right here. This is clean. Wow. This is really clean. Love it. All right, let's see. Ooh, now we are getting into these race cars over here. Wait, gotta drink some water real quick, guys. Yeah, those look pretty dope. This thing was about to jam. Had to get it on time. All right, King's Laurel. All right, so King's Laurel. This is, when I see this car, I think of like a Monte Carlo or something, like racing, especially right there looking all blurry. What do you guys think? Man. I didn't even know they did the cars like this. Because it almost looks like, yeah, like something for the NASCAR. I mean, I'm not too familiar with NASCAR. That's why I sound pretty new to it right now. I want to learn, guys. You guys got to tell me. Whatever you guys know, let me know. Ooh, they got that creativity or a slight decal right there. That's pretty cool. Oh, 1980, 90 stock cars. Yeah, this is nice. 72. Yeah, it just looks cool seeing all those little stickers right there. It's like you sponsor them, you pay them all kinds of money because you want to be on TV, and then you got a little sticker, a little spot right there. Psh. Probably no one's going to see it because they're going so fast. It'd be like that. Let me see. I'll try to hold it still right here. This is cool. Haha. Ken and Mary. Yeah, back then I used to just say Ken Mary when like I wasn't saying the and, so I was like Ken Mary. And then I was like, oh, Ken and Mary. So this is a build off right here. Man, I've been thinking about doing a build off. I've never done a build off, like organizing one, you know. I've been thinking about it. I know a lot of people on YouTube do them, and I've been getting influenced by you guys that are doing them. I've never hosted one. I never, even, obviously there's guys on Instagram that do them. I've never done anything like that on there too. I've participated in build offs to build a Model 4, but I've never really ever like hosted one. And I almost feel like I need to do something like that this year. I don't want to wait till next year. I want to do it sometime soon. I just have to think of, I guess, like a theme or a model or something to make it fun, and just to do it with no pressure. I don't want people to feel pressured either. But I'll keep you guys posted on that. If you guys are down, let me know. And I'll start brainstorming on something like that. But let me know, guys. It'd be pretty fun, I think, just to kind of like do stuff. I know right now I'm having fun doing the Corvair, building that and everything, but I do want to have some other stuff in the mix as well. I've been kind of strict on myself right now, trying to stick just to the Corvair. There's other, like when I'm flipping through all my kits, I'm like, dang, I want to work on this one. I want to do this one and that one. And I can't, dude. I'm like, oh man, I got to put it away. Why am I looking at this right now? Got to put it away. But I don't know. I just feel like I need to, like I want to host one, but then I also, since I participated on the ones on Instagram, I also want to participate into the ones even on YouTube too, as well, and see what's up, just to gain some more experience in building some stuff. Gia, Ken Mary. All right, let's go back. So, all right. Really like this livery. Looks very classic with this. I don't even know what color of green this is. It looks like a blend between green, maybe not turquoise, but I'm digging the gold on there. And then this right here just looks solid. Just reminds me of like those old school like GTRs, like the old ones. So dope. Very mean right there. Such a classic. Oh, Tiffany green. Okay. Thank you for that, Emily. That's pretty nice. Let me see. Oh, nice. So JC's says thinking about building a second vehicle while I'm working on the cut list for Leon's build off. Dope. When did that build up start? Because I think I saw the is it in the beginning of September, or can you already start on that build off? Bam. Let's see. All right. Cool. Look at the. Oh man, this is so nice right here. Dang. I'd be. I don't know. I'd be kind of worried if I owned a car like this and I had it in my driveway. I couldn't. I would have to. I don't even know if I would even want to keep it in my garage, like in my house. Like I wouldn't want anybody knowing that I have this car where I live. Like I would have to. I don't know, rent like a storage unit somewhere and drive to the facility, leave my car there, get this car out, and then cruise it around, go to a show, say what's up, come back, store it away, and then get my car and then go home. Yeah, I'd probably have to do it like that because this car is so nice if this was a 101 right here. Dang. Or maybe I'm just being paranoid if I really had that kind of a car. Maybe nobody even wants them. I could be wrong. This is cool right here too. Man. Go for it painting. What's up? What up, man? Greetings from Hungary. Sorry, Hungary. What up, bro? What are you working on right now? You got any builds on the bench? Okay, so JC hit us back. He says September 4th would be when it starts. Nice. What do you guys think would be a good time frame for a build off? Like 3 months, 4 months? As far as length. Man, look at this car. Looks pretty dope. Dang, no way. Man, so Luis says, not paranoid, man. These GTRs go for 6 figures now. Sheesh. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. I keep forgetting, because we keep going every day into the future more and more, and the value just keeps going up. The rarity, how clean it is and everything, and the parts, I'm assuming. Yeah, this is nice. Just something about these angles right here when you take these photographs makes the car look so nice. Let's see. Fall in the rabbit hole with me in the JDM world and hit me up, man. All right on, Luis. I am, bro. I'm gonna hit you up about this stuff because I know you know a lot about this stuff. Let's see. Luke from that City Custom says, yeah, Aoshima can marry. Kits are great built. A few of them currently building one, trying to weather it. Oh, nice. And then Emily says, I daily 240 SX for 10 plus years. Dang, that's dope. Do you ever hide it, put it away? Dang, I don't want nobody to know. That's pretty dope. 10 plus years. That's awesome. Oh, look at this one. Now we're getting into the race mode right here with the Datsun right here. So this is still as you guys can see right here up here, the build off. The Can Marry build off. All right on. So no hiding it. That's cool. You got to represent. Take it out. That's awesome. Let's see here. Got another one here. This is interesting. PMCS. Yeah, it looks fast. Even this one right here. Triple O. Dang. What kind of a face is that? Man, they stripped everything from the face right there. It's just the pure, what, headlights right there? Pure eyes. Yeah, these are cool right here. I mean, these are like what meant more for the day, not the night. Oh, man. So Luis says, hell yeah, Emily. I used to daily my AE Corolla till 2 years ago when the engine gave up. Did you keep the car though? Or is it just, you know, or did you have to maybe sell it, or you just kept it maybe for the future to get that engine swapped out? Let's see. We have this car down here. This is pretty nice too. Boom. That's clean. Okay, so I see another car that has the back window in blue and not the front ones. That's what that Hasegawa blue finish. I know they do two clear ones, so I gotta look at it. I don't know if it's the lighter one or the darker one on there. Oh, right on, man. That's good. That's good. He kept it. It's in the garage, and we'll be rebuilding the engine soon, I hope. Hey, Luke, try, bro, for sure. I mean, I got blessed by Steven. He hooked it up. He sent out this magazine and another magazine to me. So I have two, and I know I'm going to take care of these because these are going to be the only physical references I have in a book to look at this stuff. I know, you could scroll through the internet and everything, but to be able to like flip through one of these is pretty cool, and it's not going to hurt your eyes, But yeah, this is cool. So I like the tail lights right there already. That's something different. I know they're angled, looks mean, but it almost looks like this came from something else, maybe a different kit. Or maybe he just created the housing and just, got a clear piece of styrene, wrap some red Hasegawa finish on there. This pink, man. Pink candy on that stands out a lot. I like how he didn't candy the side view mirrors. I would have probably done that, but he didn't, and that did come out really good. I like that. This looks nice too. Nice. I like the two colors on the roof to the body. Man. These are Nissan Cedric tail lamps. I think they come like this in one of the kits. Oh, no way. Huh. Yeah, I gotta look that up. Damn, this looks beefy right here. This whole area right there. I wonder when you sit in this car, like the roof, how high it is to your head, when you're sitting in there. Because already you can see like right here, like the seat, that your head would probably be somewhere right here. Because these seats do look low. They're barely peeking up. Then boom, you got a high roof right up there. Damn, this is like JDM Batman or something right here. This is dope. The pipes to the side. What are these? At first I was like, are those surfboards? But I don't even know what those are. Right there. It's interesting. And then the front window, it's like a pink fluorescent kind of material, like a finish that they laid on that right up there. See, Lead City Custom says, damn, that one built like the Mad Max Interceptor is dope. Had that idea for the Liberty Walk Laurel. Oh, there you go. So this one looks cool, man. I don't know. It looks crazy. Here, I'll zoom in for you. Look at that. Like just the way this is all, covered. See the engine, the white body kit and everything. Look at the back. Even this top part right here that's in the back, that's pretty dope. And look at this one right here too. Like those wheels. Wow. Interesting stuff, guys. Interesting stuff for sure. This one's cool. Yeah, it is, man. It's very, very versatile. It's like so many different directions you could go with these cars. Just the combination of wheels, the colors, the stances. Even these like little details like the side view mirrors, you can put them up here, you can put them up here. Then this one's like has them like slanted. Like it's just like whatever kind of expression you want to do that you're feeling right there. Like this dude put them up here. Let's see. I don't know if we can see this down here. What is this? It's going down right there. What is that? Oh, it's like the seats and the steering wheel. Can't really tell, but let me tilt this a little. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is nice. Looks like right here, it's like a huge scoop or something for air. Yeah, some cool stuff. Oh, look at that. Dang. Another car for the track. And look at this right here. These are all the parts that attach to it. Even like this center part right here. Like, is that like an inch off the ground when they're or half an inch when they're racing that in a track? Like it doesn't hit. Man, that's crazy. Here, I'm gonna get some more water. All right. Let's see here. I'm digging the rear, the tail light right there. All solid red. That's cool. Man, it's the same car. I mean, it's like they add the attachments, take it out to the streets. I mean, not the streets, the racetrack. This is the one that you hit the streets with right there. Yeah. Yeah, that's the cool thing is that they keep pressing out those vintage ones. Man. This looks nice too. It almost has like gives me like an American vibe, kind of like a Mustang or something. This one down here. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, I really like the face of this, how this like sticks out. It's like a long nose. I really like that. A lot of cool stuff right here. Let's go back to it real quick. I wonder if these are like heavy cars, like when they take off or they're out there, due to like the chunkiness of them in the back. The shark nose. Yeah, I gotta try that. I've never tried that in a model. What's up, Gonzo? How you doing, man? What up? All right, let's go to this side right here. What do we have here? Let's see. Yeah, this is nice. Really clean. Lovely photographs. They just get the right angles in these cars. Ooh. It's called vintage. Stock. Oh, I got some custom wheels on there. Ooh, look at, oh man, this is a nice combination of colors right here with this green, and then just looking at the glass too, how they put that blue in there. That's really nice. See, Luis says OmniWorks. Back in the days, they used square tubing and plywood for these mods. Some still do, but fiberglass is more used now. Dang. That's crazy. Plywood. I mean, I guess I could kind of visualize the tubing, like if they weld it on to get that length and then just kind of fill it in. But man, that's crazy. And then just filling it with that wood. What a trip. Yeah, I'm digging this right here. Nice and low. Got this yellow one right here too. Oh man, this red one below it. Right here, check this one out. So when I look at this car, I really like the way they got this angle, like a top view. It just sits nice and low, and how that fender is just covering the top part of the wheel. And then this rear shot's pretty nice too. It's just this is really kind of unique, like the way it sticks out. And then the window right here, the side view window just looks huge right there. Yeah, this car is really nice. I'm digging that right there. Oh yeah, this is the one that was in the like towards the front part of the book. I think it was like the third page maybe. Now this is the feature of this car. This is something else. This is really nice. Looks like it has like that stretched roof. Kind of like on some like animation kind of stuff right there. Kit Bash Customs, what's up? Yeah, this is cool, dude. Like the wheels, how low it is. Even like how they had to do these cuts right here to just stick those wheels in there as opposed to like having them stick out of the body. That's really nice. All right, we're gonna zoom in on some of the this part here. Let me get this going so you guys could see this firsthand. Oh dang, sorry, book fell. You guys could screenshot it or whatever right there. That's really cool. At the interior, look at the shifter. Look how high it is. You could see it up there. The rear tail lights, everything. This is nice. Now let's get this angle right here. like a rear angle. Look at the steering wheel. It's just like it's just sticking straight up. You know, it's like a old bus driver right there. I mean, I don't know what that's called, but that's interesting. Let me see. We got this one right here. Another beast. It has some big old wheels in the back. What is this one called? The shoe? Right here? The shoe. All right, let's zoom out. Yeah, this was cool. It's a nice spread. Okay. 80s. Monster Factory. That's a nice touch right here. That red stripe right there. I appreciate that. Oh, man. Yeah, these vehicles are looking really good right here. It's getting lower. Then we got the patrol unit. The police. You know, they want to roll with style too. They want the same cars. They want to keep up. That's pretty nice right there. Yeah, something about their police cars always look cool. Oh, what? Yeah, this is a nice gray color. Even this color looks nice right here too. I wonder what color that is in for scale models. Got the red right there. Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, this book feels like never ending. Like it just keeps going and going. Right when you thought, all right, we already saw some dope ones, they just keep getting doper and doper and doper. Look at this right here. That's crazy. The way how high it is sticking up. This is clean. I'd be happy with that. Just give me one of those. Nah. Oh, look at this Bosozoku right here. This is a first. I've never seen this on the pipes. That's nice. You always just see it like one color, you know, but dang. They have the different colors right there. Oh, look at this these two purple ones right here. Huge pipes in the back on this one. Digging the tail lights. Got that little slant, like it's like sad. A little emotional. This is nice too. This perp. I love the combination of these. This almost looks like a Tiffany kind of color right there. You got another one of those shark noses right there. That's pretty cool. Still the build off. All right. And then these right here. Hey, Luis, how hard is it to get these models? Or are they just very expensive? Because I see some guys on Instagram bust out with these. And, I mean, they do look like a trip. Right there. Ooh, we got another patrol unit right here. All low key. Yeah, this is nice right here too. Ooh, there we go. Third car with the blue rear window. I think I'm going to have to do that. Anytime, Luke. Anytime, bro. You're welcome. Let's see. See, it says that looks similar to the one on the page before it. Let's see, let me go back. I'm trying to see which one. Could be. Yeah, I want to know about this one. These vintage kits. I don't know what that style is called. Cartoon? Maybe? Oh, this is nice. Yeah, this looks like it looks red here, but then in these photographs it looks more pink. So what's the real color? I'm thinking pink. I'm assuming pink. Oh, let's see. White with red strip. Oh, I see what you mean. The livery. Let's go back. Tracked it down. Yeah, this one right here. Here, look. Let's see if this works. Okay, okay. Yeah. I think you're right, dude. It is. It's just one's like a cartooned version. And then we have this one right here. Shout outs to JC pointing this out. We found it. All right. Right on. What a trip. Is that a Coca-Cola? Oh, yeah. Enjoy Coca-Cola. It looks like they laid that out in the back. On the back seat. Maybe there isn't no back seat on there. Oh, what? Look at this. Yeah, I'm not going to try to pronounce that. I don't think I'll get it right. I'm going to have to practice it first off camera. Then I'll do it. But this is dope. Look at that. You want some inspiration? Bored one day and you're like, man, I want to build something different. This is what you do right here. That's clean. What do you call this style? Not the shark nose, because it looks similar, but I noticed this one has more of a beak. Like it's sticking out, a little slanted down. Looks a bit pointy compared to the other style. I don't know what that style of customization for the nose is, but that does look really nice. And then we got the rear. Can't forget this one right here. Look at that. Man. Let me see. Maybe, is it say Sutura? Sutura. Maybe that's what it's supposed to say. City number 1. I don't know. All right, Skyline 2000 GTR. Let me see. OmniWorks. I haven't catched what they call this one, but I would call it the bird beak. True. The bird beak right there. So let's see. I'm assuming we're getting like a little showcase right here. All the different parts that come with this kit right here. The GTR. Box stock. We got a preview right here of all the different ones. 1981, 81, 96. Let's see. I'm assuming if this is more like when they would repress these, maybe the different era of the kit comparison. Oh, what? All right, here we got it. Back again. I remember the last book had something like this where they show you all the different hobby stores. I'm assuming this is the solicitations. Let's see. By Creativity Crew. I'm going to have to look for them on Facebook now, bro. Since you pointed that out. I do want to follow them. I want to check them out on Facebook. See what news and things they got going on. But right here, they show you all the different shops from Japan that I'm assuming they're featuring on this issue. I need to check the other book off camera to see if these are the same stores or different stores. I wonder if they paid to have an ad on here to be featured, or maybe they were like, yo, this store is really dope. Like, this is the one to go to. You got to go to Bamboo, to get all your stuff. Car and Hobby, Ikuda. I really like that. That's pretty neat. They're letting you know we carry cars, but then we also have some other hobby stuff too. All right. Let's see. Um. Oh, look at this. Oh, I thought it said profit. It just says Profi. Profi model car collection. I was gonna say, damn, they're being straight up. They're not hiding anything. They're just like profit model cars collection. All right, let's see. Let's see what else we see. Hobby shop. Muku. Muku. Hopefully I'm saying it right. Blamo. Oh, I like that. Blamo. That means plastic. Is that right? Is that what they say? Blamo for plastic in Japan? All right, here we go. We got the crown of ecstasy. We got the Japanese flag right there representing. Right in the front. Is this a Mini Cooper? Or am I wrong? Or a Toyota? I don't know. I'm seeing like the shape of a Mini Cooper right here. But I mean, obviously it's not a Mini Cooper. It's a Toyota. Very interesting. Looks like a small little car that they just slapped all these pieces all around it, surrounding it. And just created this monster, this beast that goes really fast. Can't even stop it. The crown of ecstasy. Wow. Let me see. All right. OmniWorks confirms. Blamo equals plastic. Profi still around. Nice, nice. Let's see. Let's flip. Oh, what? Micro Ace 124 scale. Presented by Creativity. Model Car Builders Society. I'm jocking that right there. I like how they have that. Model Car Builder Society. The logo just looks clean. Like, that would look dope on a t-shirt. That's for sure. All right, let's look at the bottom. This is what they give us in English right here. It says, fun to build old model kits in the Reiwa era. Or Reiwa era. I don't know. Ooh. All right, we're going to go deep right now. They're going to show us all these cars, and these next pages we're going to flip through. Just this pattern alone looks really neat and cool. I'm assuming the base was white, and then after that, they probably went over, the next color was yellow, and then they went to the red, and then maybe the blue. So you go from like lightest to darkest is what I'm assuming. That probably would be my approach if they told me you need to paint that. I'm like, and I don't have any idea, but I have the colors. I'll probably do it like that. Ooh, what is it? Is this a Beamer? The BMW? Yep. 75 BMW 3.5. I've never seen that kit before. We got the Mercedes right down here. 1977. Mercedes-Benz. The builder's name is Toolbox. Then now down here we have a 1972 Ford Thunderbird. That's clean right there. Right over here on this side, we got some more kits they're going to be featuring. 1972 Nissan Skyline 2000 GTX. Fourth car with the blue rear window tinted. Now we have a 1972 Skyline 2000 GTX right here. It almost looks like a wagon, like a panel. And then here we have another one, but this one does look like they did all the windows in blue. That's pretty cool. All right, let's flip through the next page right here. We got the 72 Nissan Skyline. I'm digging this one right here. The silver one right there. That's dope. These are both clean right here. also. 72 Nissan Skylines right there. See the purple one. Thank you guys for watching too. Shout outs to you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoying the magazine. This is nice. That whole front end. Yeah, it definitely screams 70s by seeing that front grille. This one's a beast right here. 1984 Nissan Skyline Japanese patrol car. So it looks like the patrol car that they remixed right here. Looks like they wrapped the bottom pipe or painted it with the American flag right here, pointing out. And this is a really nice detail right here. The top, look at the roof. So you got that rack right there. And I really like the detail, the black and the blue, because that blue, it looks very cushy. It looks soft. Like if you lay out a surfboard or just something that's long and flat, like it's not going to get damaged, you know? Nice detail. I like that. It definitely pops. That green color right there. Really nice done car. Something that's different. I mean, if I was building this car, I wouldn't think, oh, I'm going to lift it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. That's really cool. Thinking that. Let's see. Reiwa era has to do with the Emperor of Japan. Oh, dang. I did not know that. Thank you for sharing. OmniWorks. Let's see. Definitely enjoying. JC Loiter. Thank you, man. Heck yeah. Let's see. Mario Kart 1589. It's all good. Having a great time. Oh, thanks, man. And then Kit Bash Customs. Absolutely enjoying. This is interesting. All right. So let's see. We have this is clean. Then we got this bottom one right here as well. I mean, it's just hard to do these like clean paint jobs. Oh, wait. All right, so this is a patrol car. This one's also a patrol car. The kits, and then they just made a more of a civilian car. Then we got another Japanese patrol car. Another patrol car. These two. Oh. Damn. Like, look at this. This looks cool. Just the way it's sitting. The way the car is angled, like this top part. It almost looks like a sketch. Like if somebody drew that in a drawing and gave it some character. Right there. 1984 Nissan Skyline Japan patrol car. I need to look this car up. Let's see. This one's nice too, this red one. What do we got here? Man, this is clean. This RS. Let me see. Get it away from the glare. We got the 1983 Nissan Skyline 2000 RS. Man, with the same year. We were made that year. 83. Oh, another 183. Oh, okay. So from the red one. Sorry, guys. I'm just paying attention. 83, 83, 83. And then 84. That's cool. I'm really digging these two right here. The white body kit. The white and the black. That looks really nice. See, Eddie says, yeah, they are based on Japanese emperor reign eras. The current one is Reiwa. So many awesome skylines. That was commented by Lead City Customs. See, JC Loiter. Yes, does the top blue one have Mustang tail lights? Let's check it out. Mustang tail lights. Let's zoom in. I don't know. What do you guys think? No, I think those are the ones that come with the kit. Interesting. All right, let's zoom back out. Man, I zoomed out a little too much. Let me go back in. Get the wire out of the way from my keyboard. Oh, yeah. Here we have a 1985 Nissan Laurel V6 Turbo. Got that like gold trim or yellow on the bottom right there. Yeah, these are all nice, man. These are all built from different people. Oh, these two are from the same. Takuro Ogawa. This one I do not know. Oh, man. Look at this right here. This top white one. So I like this bottom part. All right. Here's my question, Luis, and to you, Lead City Customs. This bottom piece, is this the actual spoiler or the wing that goes on the top, but they just decided to put it underneath? Because it almost looks like it would go on top. Or is this really the way it was meant to be? Like, that's what I want to know. And then there's a front view right there. Yeah, I just wonder if they just were like, well, I like the way it looks, I'm gonna put it down here. This is nice and clean as well. Then we got the anime. Man, I always feel like these water slide decals are really hard to get, especially the anime ones. Like, I don't know. I never see them. Like, I might need to go to Japan next year and, try to inquire where's the plug, where's the place to get them at. Let's see. So Eddie says that's the way those kits are. Okay. Interesting. Good to know about that. Let's see here. This brown one's nice too. Yeah, whenever I build models, like I never really think of going for the color brown. Like, oh, I'm going to do this car brown or gold. But just seeing these combinations definitely sparks some curiosity right there for sure. Okay, so the Eddie says those anime ones are called Itashas. Let me see. Oh, okay, so Luke's commenting. Some of those Aoshima Grand Champion kits come with the under spoiler. Okay, that's cool to know about the under spoiler. Yeah, it makes it look lower for sure. Like how that part curves up and then boom, you got that spoiler right there. And then the pipe just running through it. That's pretty dope right there. Here we have 84 Toyota Mark II, 82 Toyota Cresta Super Lucent right there. Those are really clean. I like the tones of the blue right there. That sits really nice. This one here in all white is really nice too. Wow. Wow. Yeah, those are two different cars. I was like looking at them, but then I was looking at these and I was getting confused. But now I see it. These two are the pair, and then these two right here. Those are nice. Here, I'm gonna hold the book real quick right here, and I'm gonna check something. But you guys could check that out right there. Just want to make sure. Let's see. I didn't zoom out of this thing. Yeah, that's awesome. Man, now I'm thinking, dude, I got to go on eBay or something and try to find more of these books now, because this is the only copy I have. I only have two. And I mean, I got other magazines to look at, but I've been digging these so far. you know. Yeah, this is nice. That green. Wow. This green almost reminds me of the like the Tamiya rattle can. I think it's like a green apple candy or something like that. It kind of looks like that. But yeah, this is nice. That color just pops for sure. Then we got this one down here in all white. Nice and mean. Oh, let's see. The green RX-7 reminds me of the one slowly builds. Yeah, this is clean. Yeah, slowly hooked me up with the. He sent me that RX-7, the orange one. He did like a while back. I have it. I'm gonna have to show it, like do a video on it here. I think it'd be kind of cool to show it on here in another video or maybe live or something. That's like another car piece I have in my collection right there. Wow, look at this. I've never seen this kit or this car, this Celica. So this is 83. Man, I wonder if like for the time this was like very, like forward thinking, avant-garde. Nah, just very forward thinking, like we're going to do this, just being creative. It's a trip. Never seen anything like that. We're going to go, as soon as we put this on the car, we're going to go fast. Nah, I'm joking. Could be wrong. Then we got the, what is this? A 78 Porsche. 924 turbo. Another 78 Porsche. 78 Porsche. 83 Lamborghini. What? Look at that. With all the antennas sticking up right there. That's super cool. Here, let's go back. Look at all these. Yeah, those are nice. Then over here we got these other ones right here. Look at these headlights. The way they pop right there. 77 Toyota Celica Coupe. Yeah, never seen this Celica before. Looks really interesting. These are cool. I wish I could go to a car show in Japan. At least like 2 or 3 of them. Like within that same year. Just to like see and get to meet some of these guys that are building these cars, And I don't know, man. I got to see this stuff. I know, like my friend Dennis, he's always, for years, and even Vision 124 for years have been telling me, you need to come out to Atlanta. You need to come out to the Acme show. You need to come check out the models here. Because they come out here frequently to California. And they've gone to other states too, but they keep telling me, man, you need to come out here, dude. You really just see the type of work people do and everything. And I'm getting excited, man. Like just seeing the work, because I always see it in pictures, but I want to see the real thing now, But looking at this book, I'm just like, wow. I want to see this stuff in person. Look at this. This is a 1970 Mercedes-Benz. This thing looks long, though. I mean, that photo, maybe the angle looks long, but like all these right here, look at that. Never seen anything like that. Let's see. It says Micro Ace 124. Fun to build old model kits in the Reiwa era. We continue on. Check that out right there. See, right now we're going live. We're recording this. It's going to be posted. When we end the live, this video will be up. So in case if you came in late or you want to go back, you want to see something, you want to pause it, you can always go back and check it out on there. Or if you want to get your hands on this book, hopefully you can find it on eBay or somewhere. Or if you go to Japan, you can find it there. Look at this. What a trip. I mean, Just seeing that fin right there already starts to tell you, like, man, it's kind of like the shape of a fish or something, you know? Wow. And it's a Mercedes Benz. I had no idea that Mercedes Benz was producing cars like this in the 70s, or people were even like customizing them like this. Oh, all right. Let's see. Let's see how. Look at this one right here. Check this one out. Wow, let's go to this. This is crazy. This right here. This is a 1967 Toyota 2000 GT. Here, let me back up just so I could show you guys. I'm used to seeing this kit. I know I've carried this kit and I've sold this kit through our website. I know Aoshima makes it. But by seeing this, I would have never ever thought or crossed my mind that somebody would do something like this. Because look at that. Dang. From the stock to that. That's a huge switch up right there. I'm digging that. I'm looking at this car different now. I think Hasegawa might do one too. But man, this is inspiring right there. The doors, the way they're opening are nice. I'm not too familiar with this car, so I don't know if that's even like the way they're supposed to open, or if he just kind of flipped that. But the wide body kit, that front lip, the rear piece right here looks so nice. Done very well. It's a highlight right there. You know that show, the Shizuoiko show, I do see, like, man, maybe the last 3 years I kind of been keeping up with it, and because it always happens in May, and every time it comes up, I'm always like, man, I wish I could go, but I can't. A lot of the times because of work, I can't go to that show. It's just the timing of it is always like at a bad time that I can't go. I have to be at work for that. And it's one I would want to go. I have a friend from Spain who's also a model builder. He loves building JDM cars. I met up with him some years back. And he said that when he got married, him and his wife planned their honeymoon to Japan. And that when they were in Japan, they so happened to be there in the area when that event was happening. So he found out like days before the event, and he told his wife, and his wife was like, "What? Did you plan this out this whole time?" And he's like, No, I seriously did not even know that show was going on. So they ended up going. He said he had a blast. He had a great time. There's a couple guys that I talked to on X that go to that show, and I've asked them questions, and they've told me that there is like a section where they have all the manufacturers, vendors selling stuff. But he also said that, like, for him, he's from that crew. I think they're called 124 Motoring. They have a spot, like every year they get like a spot where they set up a table and they set up their builds. And there was this other cat, I haven't talked to him recently, but he was from another crew, and they also would get a table and were able to set up their models every year. But their table was like cars, but then other genres of car modeling too. Check out this Camaro though. That looks mean. That looks clean, right there. I don't really see too many Camaros at the model shows. This one right here would be nice to build, right there. So yeah, so like, those guys have kind of given me the heads up on those things regarding like that show. Like you need to check out the cars that the modelers bring out, but then also like you'll see the new stuff that's coming out. So it looks like a lot of fun. Ooh, this Corvette Stingray looks pretty dope, really clean. I'm digging the color of the body and the interior. Sticks out a lot. That's really nice. Let's see. What do we have here? We have Corvette convertible. 70s hot rod. Wow, these are just different takes. Right here, I've never seen anything like that. Down here, we have the Chevrolet Corvette as well. Let's see. Emily says, I'm building a 85 Camaro. Oh, nice. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I've ever built a Camaro. See, I'm trying to go back. Man, which was it? I think I owned a Camaro once. Not in real car. I'm talking about a model kit. But I'm trying to think. It was like I think it was an AMT one, and they themed it. It was like it was like one of the cars from a movie. I just can't remember the movie right now. Like who was on the cover of that kit. All right, let's see. Okay, so right here we have 82 Chevrolet Corvette. Right here. Oh, yes. We got the Honda City. And then we got the little bike right here. That's pretty neat. Oh, here's another little city one with the little wide body kit right here, all little. Cruising around, zipping around town. That's pretty cool. Let's see. OmniWorks says, yeah, those 124 motoring guys are badass. Been trying to keep up with them since the 2008. Dang, oh, wait. 2008 or 2000s? I can't read it from here. Dang, I got to make this bigger. Yeah, dude. I remember, I think it was like maybe like before pandemic. I started like coming across them on X, on Facebook, like different, things. But I was trying to see which one was the most active like spot they were posting, because I know some of them have they have Instagram too, but I would see stuff, but then I wouldn't. But then one of the members, he's always posting on X. So I started following him, started talking to him through there, and I sent him some stickers, some Scale Rider stickers back then, and yeah, he got them, and he showed me, he put them on one of his toolboxes and stuff, and I was like, oh, that's cool, and I just kept in touch with them from there. What? Let's see here. Here we have 78 Nissan Fairlady Z, or Fairlady, sorry, 280Z. Another 78 Nissan Fairlady 280Z. Yeah, these are all nice, man. I can only imagine in one-on-one scale how expensive these must cost. Right here. Oh, I didn't know they had a block spot. I need to check out the block spot. Right there. Let's see. Emily says, it's a monogram 85 Camaro Z28. I want to do a 2000s JDM drift style with it. Oh, nice. That's cool. Let's see. Yeah, Luis, I need to look them up on Blogspot. That's for sure. But yeah, that dude's always posting right up on there with what he's working on. Ooh, this is cool. I'm digging this right here. I have not seen this in a model car. Look at the back. I really like the back part right here. Looks like they added a little hatch right there. Oh, this looks like it probably flips right up. Right there, you go grocery shopping, your little daily right here. Peeling out the parking lot, the grocery store. Look at this mean car right here. This is the 78 Nissan Fairlady Z280Z. This was built by Yakumo. That's cool. He got down. That's for sure. Oop, I'm like falling off the magazine. Let me see. Oh, dang. We're nearing the end, everybody. So we have, this is the Aoshima Nissan Laurel kit catalog right here. everything that comes with the kit. Yeah, we've carried this kit before. I had that back then. This one as well. This one too. Yeah, all these ones on this page we've carried on our store, but we don't have them anymore. This one as well. Out of these, yeah, I've carried all these as well, and this one. Damn, 2 pages. Interesting. But I know whenever I would get the ones with the white fenders, those would sell out pretty fast. Because I know these ones don't come with it. It's good to know though. I'm gonna look at these kits differently now. I might get tempted. Should I build it? Oh no, put it back. Ooh. Then we got the Skyline. Got another one right here. Yeah, these are some nice product shots right there. Yeah, pretty much all these Aoshima ones we've got. They're very familiar. Yeah, I remember like when I was the first time I got my hands on ordering Aoshima through my distributor. In the beginning, damn, I was going crazy. I was buying all kinds of Aoshima kits, and I remember I was getting them shipped to the house. And when it was like either the UPS or FedEx would show up, they would just be bringing like tons and tons of boxes with that stuff, and I would just be like, sorting stuff out. My daughter was small; she must have been like 1 or 2 years old, and I always had to wait till late at night to pull everything out, or early morning, before she would be awake or whatever, just so I can, pretty much catalog everything, have it up on the site, the quantity, and make sure that everything I ordered was there, made sure that nothing was damaged. And sometimes it was hard to do it because, she'd be up and I had to take care of her and stuff. So it was just crazy. Like back then I was buying a bunch of it, but then in the beginning, I noticed it would sell a lot because in that time, from what I saw online at that time, not a lot of stores were carrying the stuff that I was bringing in. But then over the years, the market just got saturated, like it's like all over Amazon. It's on different like places now. It's like very saturated. Then Aoshima was like, oh, we're going to start selling direct to consumer. And when I saw that, I was like, oh, dang, that's it. Like, I don't think I'm going to carry or try to carry the full catalog anymore. I'm only going to carry the minimum. Like, barely, I'll order 1 or 2 kits. I like the kits, I'm not hating on them. I mean, they're a massive company. They have to do what they have to do, I guess. But I think a lot of stores were like, wait, what the heck? Like, now we got to compete with you. Like, the house never loses, but it's all good. It's just, I had to pivot. Like, I always have to make these changes in the store. Sometimes there's a reason why I stopped carrying a certain kit or a brand, let's see here. But these are all nice. I mean, these, if I do see them, I do get them. I still pick them up. I just don't order a lot. Like before I would order 5, 10 copies. Now I might just order 1 or 2, just if somebody's really looking for it, they come across it. Hopefully they want to order it, but if not, it's all good. I just don't want to have an excess amount of kits knowing that they're everywhere. They're saturated everywhere and them not selling. They're just sitting there, then I'm just stuck with product. And it takes up a lot of space too. That was another thing that I had an issue with, was like the space, like of keeping all this stuff. But these are all cool kits. But yeah, sometimes I flip through my phone and I look at photographs and I go, dang, that's crazy. I remember during this time I was buying kits like crazy from them. And now everything's changed. Like as much as I would want to buy that much, I don't think it would be a good idea now. Here's Aoshima kit catalog, the 132 scale. I do give Aoshima credit for pushing a lot of the 132 scale stuff. They are going deep bringing out cars that have not been done in 132 scale. That's pretty cool. I do dig the 132 scale. Then we have all these down here. The Celsiors, those are always nice. You know, you want to rock those VIPs. And then the high aces. I mean, those are done really nice too. There's another Celsior right there. Man, I remember here, I got to tell you guys, I remember buying this RX-7, right? And I remember when they came out with the solicitations for that, like people were like hitting me up like, dude, are you going to get this? Damn, bro, like the RX-7. And it has, you know, like the Fast and Furious delivery and everything of the Supra. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. And like, I was just getting hit left and right, like to get that kit. So then I ended up getting like 10 copies at the time, brought it in, you know, started like promoting it and everything. And man, I think only like out of the 10, only like 2 copies sold, right? Like around that time. And I had the models like put away. They were in the box. And I kept promoting it, you know, here and there, put it on sale. Then it was regular price. Then it was on sale. And man, it was like maybe like a year later. And I still had the same amount of kits. And I was like, damn, these have been here for about a year. So every time I would like get orders, I'd be pulling out the kits. But then I would always see this kit. And since it's orange, it would always just stand out. And I'd be like, man, wondering why is it that nobody wants this kit anymore? Like people kept hitting me up about it. And all the people that hit me up about it, like they just like they didn't want it anymore or something. Or maybe they got it somewhere else, you know, I don't know. But I was like, dang, what the heck? So it just became like a black sheep out of all the kits. All the other kits would move. That one would not. And then I had to like really put it on sale. And then people were buying it. Even if I tried giving it away, it was like nobody wanted it. And then it took maybe like 2 years. I finally got rid of them. And that was a kit. I feel bad, but that was like, I'll never again carry that kit. You know, if it took me that long to sell that kit, there's no point in me even ever restocking that kit at all. Maybe other RX-7s, but that one there, nah, that's not going to happen. Check these out right here. So these 3 models, right? When these dropped, only this one came out first. I later built this one. This one was a fun one. Then I started working on this one. You know what? Oh, I don't think I could get it out. I actually have it right here on the table in my bench. Let me see if I'm going to see if... Oh, no, I can't get it. Dang. It's because I have it in the case and it just won't open right now. Or else I'm going to end up dropping a bunch of stuff and I don't want to risk it. But I'll show you guys later. This is a fun one too. These 2 right here. Man, I got to drink some water. Hang on real quick. All right. This one has not come out to this day. I have not seen this one. I still have it on back order with my distributor, and it's been years. Okay, let me fix this. Sorry. I don't even know if we're ever going to get it. This white one. I'm assuming in Japan it was dropped, but I never got it. I've always been curious about this kit right there. But yeah, this one's done. This one I have it in the mock-up. I haven't primer or anything, but later I'm going to work on this one. This one looks cool. But yeah, dude, this one, every time I see this one, I think about that. I go, dang. And this is the first time I share that story. I don't think I've ever even told my friends or anybody that I couldn't sell that kit. That was the hardest kit to ever sell. That Boom X. Yeah, that one kind of haunts me. It scares me. I don't even want to look at it. But these 2 right here look pretty cute. And then down here, let's give a special thanks to all Creativity Model Car Builders Society crew. And then we have Oshima, Bunka, Kuzoi. Or, I don't know, I probably said that wrong. Sorry. These ones right here look amazing as well. Right there. And then we have model cars tuning. Bam. Yeah, hopefully one day in the future, if I ever go to Japan, I would like to visit Aoshima. I would like to hit up whoever I talk to when I hit them up on Instagram and tell them if it's cool, if I can visit, document or something, record, make a video maybe behind the scenes there at Aoshima. Maybe I'll tell them what's the deal with that kit. I couldn't sell it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's up. But let's flip this back. I mean, man, I think Aoshima probably pays a nice penny for this magazine ad because they got the prime spot in the back. And then they got this huge, obviously, section showcasing the models. You know, I wonder if this is owned by Aoshima. It might be. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a amazing, beautiful magazine. That's for sure. You know, but creativity, that's really cool. If they have a T-shirt, something, man, I might have to order one. Definitely, for sure. I think this book was really nice. It was a nice one right here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Real quick, I want to plug this in. A couple things. So next month, boom, we got this show right here coming up. And move the mirror here. This show's coming up. This is going to be in my neck of the woods out here in Southern California, Oxnard, California. This is a 2025 WonderCon IPMS Region 8 regional show, September 7th, 2025. 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Performing Arts Center, 800 Hobson Way in Oxnard. Multi-category model contest. And AK Interactive will be there. Value Gear, Rare Plane Detective. I don't know if you guys collect or build the aircrafts. They will be there. We will be there as well. Vending, I'll be there. You know, bright and early, setting up my booth, bringing out some stuff to make available for sale at the show. Information. If you're gonna go to this show, and you know, you could print the documents and all that stuff at home by visiting their website 101wonders.org, and from there, you know, you could print out the PDFs, fill out the forms of whatever models that you want to bring out to the show. So this show, I'm going to be there. This is September 7th. If you go, come say what's up. Let me show you another. Let me see if I can find it on my computer. Oh, where is it at? Oh, yeah, this show. This is another show that's in. Oh, it worked by double clicking. This is 2025 Hollister NNL Model Car Show. Let's see here. Wait, it says date change. Uh-oh. This must be the new date though, because I just downloaded this not long ago. Saturday, September 20th, 351 Astro Drive, Hollister, California 95023. This is Modelers Pick Awards Youth Adult Theme and Elks Exalted Ruler Pick. Within 45 minutes of Monterey and Silicon Valley, $15 entry fee per modeler. And then you got the info for like the vendors and all that good stuff right there. I won't be here at this show. Unfortunately, I will be busy that weekend. This show, you know, tomorrow I'm interviewing Paul. I'm going to bring this up to him because this is a show that's in his backyard and I want to know more about the show. You know, I know he goes to this show. I'm not sure if he, because I know he helps promote it. So I don't know if he's actually one of the, you know, persons involved in the show that puts it together. But this is one I want to plug. It's here in Northern California. So that's another show right there, guys. Let's see. The last one that I want to put out there for October is going to be this one, the Acme show. This one's going to be going down October 25th, 2025. This is in the Clarence Brown Convention Center, 5450 State, Route 20. uh, Carterville, Georgia, 30121. And this one right here, I'm going to be here at this one. Not vending. I'm going to be here hanging out. I'm going to bring maybe 2 or 3 model cars with me to the event to, participate and put them down on the tables and all that good stuff. Flying in Friday night, hanging out for that Friday hangout that they do. The Friday night there at the hotel. And then Saturday early morning, be there at the show. Hang out with everybody. After, I don't know what people get into after. I don't know if people hit up a bar or kick it at the hotel. I don't know what's up, but I know a lot of my friends are gonna be there, and I'm just gonna, go with the flow and see what's up with everybody once we're there. And then that's it. Once it's night, call it a night, because I got to get up early in the morning and bounce out early Sunday morning. Probably be leaving, I don't know, 6 in the morning or something, like flying out, because then I'll be back home at I think like 9:30 in the morning because of the time difference. I'll be pretty much flying backwards and going back in time. So that should be fun. Be back at the pad, chilling, realizing, man, was this like a dream? Like what just happened? And then get ready to go live like the next day or so. Maybe I'll go live that same day when I come home, do a recap. I don't know. Hopefully I still have some energy. We'll see what's up. But those 3 shows, I want to let you guys know. If you guys are planning on go to the Acme show, like I said, no pressure or anything, just let me know. It'll be cool to meet up, link up out there. That'll be pretty nice. Same with the one in Oxnard. The one in Hollister, I won't be there at that one, but I just want to bring awareness to that one right there and see what's up. So I don't know if this is close to you guys and you guys want to check that out. But yeah, I think that's all for the those plugs right there for the show. So tomorrow I'll be back live again at 10 p.m. Pacific. Today I jumped on live 30 minutes earlier just because I was already ready to go. I freed up some time and I was like, let's just do it. It's already going to be midnight over here right now. So we've probably been on close to 2 hours and a half, just looking through the whole book right here. This is a nice size book or magazine, but man, it's like pretty much like a book right here. So this was a really nice one. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'm planning to do this again next Monday. I'm gonna try to do this more like on a Monday thing. It's not always gonna be this magazine because, like I said, I only had just the 2, and already this is the other one I saw. I'm gonna see how I can get my hands on more copies. I might have to order some on eBay or something and see what's up. And I will be bringing in other magazines as well that are model car related. And maybe once in a while, I might flip through like a 101 scale type magazine as well, just to see what I have in the collection and kind of go from there, But yeah, thank you everybody that came through. Shout outs to Model Car 1589. Shout outs to Emily. Shout outs to Luke. Lead City Customs. Let's see. Shout outs to Kit Bash Customs. OmniWorks. Let's see. I'm scrolling up the chat right here. JC's Loiter Model Builds. I got a sub to your channel. If I'm gonna check my subs. So if you guys are sub to me, I'll sub back. I gotta go in there because right here, like I think if I click your guys' names, it won't. I don't think it takes me directly to your channel. So I gotta look that up. Eddie as well. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for being on here. For those that left earlier, I think George was also here. Vision 124, Mondo Flores. You see my hand right here scrolling up. Oh dang! What happened? Go for it painting as well. And Lee, that was Crow Customs, Bugs as well. Freddie, Mike Jr. Let's see. Yeah, George Juarez. Keep forgetting the last name, but yeah, George Juarez. Shout out to you, man. Dang. All right, cool. So I got to the top now. Man, it took a little while. Yeah, but thank you. Thank you. Oh, Juan. Dang, what up, Juan? I thought you bounced, bro. I know you were on earlier. You said what's up. But all good, Juan. And but yeah, you guys have a good night. Yeah, it's gonna be midnight, so I gotta get some rest, get up tomorrow, do some work, and then when package up a couple orders, not a lot, like 2 orders going out, and then that's it. And after that, just chilling with the fam, and then bam, we're back on here, 10 p.m. tomorrow with Pete. With Paul. We're gonna be interviewing him tomorrow. That's gonna be a fun one right there. So we're gonna get to know him. All right, everybody. So I'm gonna take off right here. I'm gonna end the stream. Dang. All right. Peace out. Later.